Listo. Ok. Ya por fin cargó el maldito juego. Aquí estamos, chicos. ¿O no? Soy yo, no se escucha el juego. Ok, soy yo. Aguanten.
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you...
These wounds. I know of no animal that could have inflicted them.
Ese
That's
cangrejo
no
de
way
ahí.
to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
Ok, dicen que tengo que entrar en el almacén. Voy a entrar al almacén. Hay que haber una forma. Si intento hablar con la chava, me imagino que estará en el bar, ¿no? Creo.
Cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
A ver. Aquí estás.
Another break? Hey,
Mon.
Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you...
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of
La
the
verdad, no,
Hawkins
digo.
family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
Vale, pues lo siento.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
Por
You're out of
favor.
luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
Sí.
Think it over. I've seen what you're capable of. And you didn't miss me.
I accept the compliment. Well, I see you're serious. To
Soy.
be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Suena bien
Sounds
para
honest
mí.
to me.
I'm not
Exacto.
finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me. And I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return.
Jalo, jalo. No
You
creo que me
accept?
pida guardar un cadáver, ¿no?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, detective.
Espero no arrepentirme
Follow
de
me.
esto después.
Nobody
Ya me
questions your
arrepentí.
authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
Apúrese,
That
señora.
dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley.
You're not sailors.
I don't know whether to admire his
It's a sign.
stubbornness or to have
There's
pity on
something
him.
coming. Something real bad.
Ok. No le puse atención. Estaba viendo a la ballena.
You shysters, you're crazy.
Cops, they can't...
Me gustaría, no sé, que Cthulhu apareciera ahí, ¿no? En plan, o sea, ya de repente. Cthulhu gigante. Ya me desesperé.
We saw this guy poking around here.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh. Okay.
Al menos ya conocemos a Kat. Me estoy haciendo viejo. Este juego es muy lento. Pero al menos la música le da ambiente de darkness.
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Vale.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Muy bien, investiguemos. What
What
the
is the
fuck?
connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Para reconstruir una escena, mantén... Ok. Wow. ¿A poco tengo esos poderes?
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Esto me recuerda al Murders. No sé si lo habrán jugado. El Murder Souls Suspect, creo que así se llama. Ah, está muy
Who
bueno ese
has
juego y
enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a
me recuerda
place
esto.
like this? It smells as bad as it looks.
Huele a ovo.
Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
Aún no acabo con esto.
What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
¿Quién sabe? Arriba no hay nada.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. Le Petit Parisien. Who might keep a news clipping about Sarah Hawkins?
Parece que es todo. No me suena que sea todo. Porque no es todo. No, sí es todo. Bueno. Ah, y luego. Ok, he ganado puntos. Ok, Pierce. Tengo 4 puntos. Vamos a subir lo que me falta de elocuencia. Lo que me falta de percepción. Y definitivamente necesito subir el ocultismo. Pero ya no tengo. Rayos. Bueno. Pero así está bien. Es que no siento que el ocultismo sea tan importante, ¿saben? Dark Weather, pistas. Ok. Bueno. Este es mi inventario, vale. Bueno, ¿y ahora qué? Me voy.
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective
Pasó.
Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was
See?
in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene. Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of Of course. You want to go back along his trail. I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here.
A mí
Come
también.
on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose.
Oye, pues cooperamos muy fácilmente, ¿no?
Damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why
Le
you?
dijo gordo.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd
Vamos.
straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building?
Damn.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
Bueno, espero que ya haya un poco más de acción. Estoy emocionado. Oh no, otra pantalla de carga. Y no. No, hasta nunca, chicos. Nos veremos en 8 horas. A ver. Pierce consigue entrar en el almacén. En el lugar supuestamente abandonado hay sorpresas, signos de ocupación reciente y una pintura parcialmente quemada. Su búsqueda se ve interrumpida por el agente Bradley, pero Pierce logra convencerlo para que se una a la investigación. El agente de policía acepta y llevará al detective a la mansión de los Hawkins. Bien. Bueno, estamos avanzando los capítulos, no sé si eso es bien o mal. Lo importante es que esa barra de carga está avanzando. Hasta que no se trabe, no habrá problemas. Vamos, carga. Tú puedes. Vamos. Crack, máquina, fiera, tifón, ídolo, mastodonte. Oh, bien, artista, terremoto, maremoto, destructor. Excelente, ya. Listo. Listo, ¿no? Oh, vamos, le falta como un... ya está. Bien. Digo, ya sería una joda que se tuviera justo en el 1% que le faltaba. ¿Qué le habrá pasado en la cara? Es como el Joker. Tiene la cicatriz. Ok, esto ya me está recordando más Outlast porque también entramos en un lugar así. Pero bueno. Vamos a ver
Here
qué
we
tal.
are, Hawkins mansion.
Hawkins Mansion. Por favor, no me
Place
dejes
has been
solo, tengo
abandoned since the
miedo.
fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them.
Ahí
Is there
tiene
anything
sentido
else you
para
want to
mí.
ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
Pues hay que saber del
I
peligro, ¿no?
prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he
Por
be
ahora.
a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his...
A sad old
Presidente.
man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well...
Pues sí, ya vamos.
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Gracias. No quiero ir solo.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
Igual y nos encontramos con seguidores de Cthulhu. Quiero explorar, así que... denme chance, Poli. ¿Esto qué?
1693. This house is much older than it seems.
Sí, parece. ¿Me sigue el policía? Sí. ¡Ajales! No le tiene miedo a nada. Va.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Les debió
The
poner el
old
Winchester.
caretaker must be very attached to her. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must
Este tipo
say,
da miedo.
pretty gloomy.
Vean su
So,
cara con la
detective.
oscuridad.
Does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Yo digo que fueron los seguidores.
Let's go to the man.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What
Poor
kind of
kid.
deranged individual would defile this sanctuary? Burnt painting. I
¿Qué
don't
se
see
dice, güey?
such a thing. Let alone allowing it.
¿Qué rayos está hablando? Poniendo atención. Ok, ahí es para subir. Vamos a ver por acá. Sentimental, vente. Y acá. En un principio no se ve nada. Una agradable vista. Bueno. Pues sigamos. Oli. Cago en todo, era por allá. Oli. Míralo, ya se quedó ahí. Pues qué gran ayuda, Ey, escuché algo. Miedo. Esto pues
I'll have to
evidentemente
find
no se
another
puede
entrance.
abrir. Habrá que hacer parkour como en la mansión de Outlast. Típico. Nada aquí. Sí hay algo. No hay nada. Es que se ve que brilla. Brilla y parece que es como si hubiera algo ahí que con lo que interactuar. Este mechero no me sirve de nada. ¿Por qué no puedo recoger una de las lámparas que he visto como esa? ¿Por qué no puedo recoger
This
esa lámpara?
entrance is still in use. Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir. Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're
No me asusté.
Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. Let's talk calmly.
Que todos se ven tan
I'll
tétricos.
show you
En
how we
serio.
have it out on
Tu
dark
cara
water.
parece la de zombie.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here.
Acabo de
And no
decir.
baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. For everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do.
Ya ven, si
Go
lo hacemos
on, then.
pacíficamente todo sale
Just to
bien.
get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Convencí al vigilante para que me ayude. Soy un crack, maldita sea. Me cago en todo. Y acá. Ha de estar cerrado. Y acá. Nada. Y acá. Oh, esta debe ser la casa de este señor. Hacha. ¿Puedo entrar? No manches, ¿sí puedo entrar? No.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Perdón que investigue mucho, pero pues al final puede que resulte importante, ¿saben? Así que me lo van a agradecer después.
I know a thing or two about rather Spartan. The caretaker has simple tastes.
Bueno, ya no hay mucho más, así que mejor ya sigamos porque pobre señor. Si fuera la vida real estaría así de, bueno, ese tontito, ¿dónde va? Bastones.
Pierce, shall we enter?
Intro.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
Ok. Ey, ahí hay una sombra. Pierce y la agente Pertley exploran los jardines de la mansión Hawkins. La familia yace en el cementerio de la propiedad custodiada por Silas Winchester. El viejo guardés, fiel a sus patrones, continúa vigilando el lugar armado con su hacha. Finalmente, Pierce y Bradley logran tranquilizarlo y se hacen con la llave de la mansión Hawkins. Entran en el inmueble en busca del lugar donde se produjo el incendio. Pero van a descubrir que hay personas ahí dentro de la mansión. Y son los seguidores de Cthulhu. Es mi teoría. Porque si se fijan en el intro del juego, vimos unos tipos muy extraños. Así que yo digo que sí, no hay unos tipos ahí dentro. A lo mejor todo el incendio fue un complot. Y no sé, es que me desespero. Quiero ver ya a Cthulhu. Necesito verlo. Si no lo veo voy a explotar. No quiero explotar.
Follow me.
Entrémonos en la locura.
I know the place. Who left this light on?
Wow, aguanten. Me da una lámpara.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
Reconstruyamos. A ver qué significa esto.
What kind of meat is this?
Oye, sí, ¿qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso? Tiene tentáculos.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
interesante. ¿Es todo? No, pues sí, esto ya decía yo.
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
Ah, qué niño tan menso.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched?
Muchas
Something
preguntas,
happened at this table. An argument?
pocas respuestas.
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us
Estoy
a
haciendo
lot
algo
about
que
the
tú no
Hawkins
puedes,
family life.
puños.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Empezó a llover.
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son,
Esto da miedo.
ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
Oficial. Me deje. Yo no puedo tomar esto. Wow.
Charles and Sarah's wedding is painted by Sarah herself.
Ah, entonces Charles es su esposo.
Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Se parece al prota,
Too
¿no?
much rubble. I'll find an easier way.
A ver.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Muy bien, a trabajar, chicos.
The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? They had a fight. Why?
Guay.
Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Ok.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Puede ser, puede
If
ser.
the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Ok, el cuadro tiene tentáculos. No se ve nada por acá.
Did it stop at the time of the fire?
¿Quién sabe? Puede ser, puede ser. Puede que me falte algo.
Did someone escape the fire?
Oh. Esto de ser detective me gusta.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here.
Y el oficial.
A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective,
Uy.
what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
Son unos inútiles, pues.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
Es que ustedes no son detectives y yo pues, soy un crack.
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Well, that must have been a loss for you.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West.
Hey.
We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Puede ser, puede ser.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. So, excuse me if I value his opinion over yours.
So be it.
Arre pues.
Let's move on. I firmly believe this...
What's your...
Tal vez fue una
I
pelea,
think the
¿no?
Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Ok, creo que este es un antes y un después. Aquí va a pasar algo. ¡Uy! A ver, tengo puntos. Years. No lo sé. Psicología. O válido. Ah, me queda un punto, ok. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué? No, que me queda un punto. O sea, cada que se le hincha un huevo me queda puntos, al parecer. Sí.
I just ask that you don't disturb
Sa
him.
por ello, ¿no?
If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Hola, Del. ¿Qué tal?
This door is locked.
Cerrado. No se ve nada por ahí. Ugh, no. Ok. Va a llover.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Exacto. ¿Quién? Bueno. Y como que me dan ganas de subir. Espérenme aquí. Olvídalo. Ya nada. Al parecer no puedo subirme.
This door is blocked from the outside.
No puedo subirme a un sillón. Así que bueno. Lástima.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Trae.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Vale.
This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Pues tendré que
A book
subir.
on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Desaparece. Se ve vacío el lugar. Oh.
There's something disturbing about this painting. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
A book on hunting whales. The island's staple diet last century. Dark water history. This place
Bueno,
was
ya nos
settled
quedó
back
claro
in
que hay muchos libros.
1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies.
Ok, Del, ya te he dicho muchas
Greek
veces.
mythology.
Ya te he
Hecate,
dicho.
goddess of the dead,
Cállate.
daughter of Tartarus, and mother
Del.
of Scylla.
Bueno, ya te he dicho muchas veces por qué no te he dado Atmon. Ya deja de preguntarlo. No, pues sí.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Vale. Señor oficial, por favor, venga porque tengo miedo. Señor oficial. No me voy a mover hasta que tenga la luz.
Locked.
Maldita sea, ¿por qué todo está cerrado? Ay, olvídenlo.
The boys' room.
Tengo miedo.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
Esto.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed.
Como una buena madre.
Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What
Estos dibujos.
nightmarish vision could have inspired them?
Esto no tiene nada que ver con
Simon's
Cthulhu,
troubles
pero
went beyond family problems.
está interesante.
That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
¿Y acá?
What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Eso parece. Ok, entonces sí había como ciertos problemas, ¿no? En la familia. Ahora sí puedes abrirlo. Puedes. Bueno, pues.
This padlock is too complicated for me. It's no use. The padlock won't give.
This door is locked.
Uy. ¿Y ahora qué? Investigué lo que podía. Vale. ¿Qué hacemos o qué? Oh. ¿Y el poli? Ah, poli. ¿Qué onda?
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
Ajá. Hasta ahora lo único que sé es que les gustaban los libros. ¿Qué más puedo decir? Ok, algo me falta por investigar.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Supongo que tiene que estar acá. Yo aquí en la vida real tendría miedo.
Locked.
Tendría mucho miedo. Vamos, alumbra.
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
¿Sí? Soy yo, esos eran pasos. ¿Escuchan? ¿Qué pasos? Oh. Tentáculos. ¿Y si me escondo aquí alguien viene?
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
Diría que es todo, ¿no? Por ahora. Ey. ¿Qué?
It's
¿No
no
que?
use. The padlock won't give.
Ey, no, espérate. Pues, oye. Eh.
It's no use. The padlock
Que
won't
no,
give.
pues. O sea, más bien va a ser la de acá, ¿no?
This door is locked.
Pero bueno. Oye. ¿Y esto? ¿Cuál es entonces su despacho? ¿Este? Es este. Ok, esto no es normal.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve? Sarah Hawkins' agent was getting worried. Seems she wasn't giving any signs of life.
Uf. ¿Qué rayos con todo esto? A ver, pues alumbra, crack. ¿Esto qué pues?
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other.
Según pues. ¿Qué rayos? Leches.
The door is blocked on the other side.
Leches. No sé si me falta algo más aquí. Parece que no, pero a la vez sí.
Bradley? Is that you?
Definitivamente no es Bradley. Ok, aquí vienen los problemas. Ay,
Is anyone there?
¿qué preguntas? Que no es obvio. Lo peor es que estoy en mi cuarto oscuro y tengo miedo. ¿Qué procede? Pues se parece a mí. ¿O sí soy yo? Wow, 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 wow.
Stop!
¿Dónde fue? ¿Dónde fue? ¿Dónde fue? ¿Dónde fue? ¿Dónde fue?
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
¿Dónde fuiste, Crackman?
The lyrics of the drunken sailor. A sea
I'll
shanty.
cover you.
¿Por qué quisiera usar el mechero? ¿Por qué? Tienes que estar cerca.
This
Peste
door was
venenosa.
closed earlier.
¿Es aquí? No, de aquí venimos. Maldición.
Where did he go?
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them
Do
back
you really
from one of
think
his
that your
foreign
fugitive
trips.
came in here? I don't see any way out.
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
Exactamente, es lo mismo que yo pensé.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Ah, tengo que recargarla. Oh, por eso el mechero. Oh, ya veo.
Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings? Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat. This panel is movable.
¿Sí? Ah, sí.
Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage.
Todas las
I must
mansiones
find
tienen
a
un
way to
pasadizo
activate the
secreto.
opening mechanism. Damnation. I can't budge these gears. I need a...
Ok, como...
This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
Ajá.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Pero ¿qué se supone que debo haber? Tal vez con mi México mágico.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Ey, tal vez. Espera. No. Espera. Tal vez. Esperen, es que sí sé, ¿dónde está? Zapatos. Diario. Ey. Mm. A ver, pura basura aquí. Pero algo tiene que haber aquí, esperen. Sé que hay algo aquí. ¿Dónde? Bueno, ¿dónde está el mapa? Había un mapa. Inventario. Cago en todo. ¿Cómo que conocimiento? Estoy trabado, ayuda. Ok. Si le...
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
A ver,
Doesn't work. Seems like this came from a log.
algo tiene que haber aquí.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Carta náutica, pero...
Looks
a ver,
like the navigational paths described in the log.
¿cuáles son las coordenadas? Maldita, necesito acercarme. A ver. Y... 51 norte.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
¿Es aquí, no? A ver.
Looks like the navigational path in the log.
Ok, ya estoy guiado. Por ejemplo, esta Europa, ¿no? Esta es la isla de arriba. Luego de ahí llega hasta ahí. Luego allí.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Tal vez.
Looks like it worked.
Parece que...
Well done, Pierce.
Y ya te pillé. Tipo pulpo. Hombre pulpo. Capítulo 4. Túneles subterráneos. En el interior de la mansión de los Hawkins, Elliot desvela sus secretos. Pierce y el agente registran el lugar en busca de pruebas tras los pasos de un superviviente. Encapuchado, se cuela en el estudio de Sarah Hawkins para robar un cuadro, pero el detective y el agente policía comienzan a perseguirlo. Lo siguen hasta el despacho de Charles Hawkins, donde descubren un pasadizo secreto. Pierce y Bradley entran en el túnel subterráneo de la mansión. Madre mía, solo puedo decir eso. Madre mía. Bueno, ya van 56 minutos, así que yo creo que lo voy a dejar aquí este segundo episodio. Avanzamos bien y no quiero hacer capítulos muy largos. Por lo que sí, esto se queda hasta aquí. Ya nada más que cargue. Por lo menos ya está cargando más rápido. Por lo menos. Adentrándose en la locura.
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Exactamente.
That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We'll find him.
What is it?
3 seats.
Pero bueno, chicos,
Look,
como les digo,
someone's
vemos.
been here recently.
En el próximo directo. Esto lo subiré a YouTube en unos días. Que bueno. Hasta la próxima, chicos, y que tengan una bonita noche. Bye bye.